overworld.
Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream of Metroid Prime Remastered. Just need to, get everything latched up and everything is fine. I just got the plasma beam in the last one and it's time to use it. Much like the plasma beam in the 2D Metroid games, you become extremely powerful when you get it. Although I think the most difference it makes is in Metroid Fusion. That's when it basically goes from horror to more action, I think. At least that's the way I see it. Because once you get the plasma beam in Metroid Fusion, all of a sudden it goes from you have to avoid the SAX to suddenly you can do something about the SAX. Because the plasma beam is what would allow you to actually do damage to her. The wave beam probably made it easier, but the plasma beam did most of the work, let's be real. So how is everybody? Thankfully, I made sure the live chat was working before the stream started. On my mobile device, of course. It's easier on my computer if I don't have to have something else open. Especially when I'm playing this game. Oh yeah, I'm not going that way. Duh. I just start getting absent-minded. Hope everyone's doing good. Everyone who's here anyway. Gary, Vegsy, maybe anyone else who might be here. Good to see you guys. Or, it's good to have you guys here anyway. Let's see. No, that's not where I want to go. Maybe it was... oh yeah, it was over here, my bad. Okay, I gotta go that way. There was actually something for me over there, and it wasn't as extensive as I thought it would be. Alrighty then. So... I hope the YouTube chat isn't, screwing up. Let's just do a test. Oh, mine came through, so... I guess nobody's on yet. That's fine, I just wanted to make sure it actually worked, you know? I don't want to have a repeat of the Morrowind stream. Hey, Diego. How's it going? Want to see something really cool? Cool, isn't it? This thing basically melts through everything that doesn't require a specific beam. How are you, gentlemen? All your base I belong to us. You are on the way to destruction. What you say? Check it out, X-ray vision. I can see your bones. Like I said in the last stream, you're not getting much more nude than that. Without just disappearing completely. Behold! It is the fabled missile expansion. Those things are super rare, you know. Definitely don't find them everywhere like they're pieces of candy. Ooh, rocket launcher, rocket expansion. Ooh, rocket expansion. Check this out, 2 for the price of 1. Missile expansion acquired. It's always good to get more shit, you know what I mean? Anyway. I've done all I needed to do here, so I suppose I should probably move on now, huh? On to the Phazon mines yet again. When I'm going for the artifacts, maybe I'll just look around and see what I missed. Just because I have pretty much all of the equipment that I need to get any secrets as it is. I don't... Ah, hey, Lucera. Other than the Phazon suit, I pretty much have everything already, and the only thing the Phazon suit does is that it protects you from taking damage from sources of Phazon, so technically if I wanted to, I could go into places with Phazon in it, I would just take damage. So I have access to everything now. Basically. But let's go save up real quick. Just in case. You're funny, Alyssara. Well, at least you admitted what it actually was about. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Something may have fallen, it's no big deal. Anyway, back to the program. Very funny. It's more like my tablet fell over. The cable got knocked loose. But I'm sure you really wanted to know that, didn't you? I could tell you were just so desperate to know that. Moving on. I see there's nothing left for me to grab either. Gee, okay. For the record, this one was a gift. Basically from someone who got a new tablet and didn't need this one anymore. Hey, it's functional, so I'll take it. I don't care if it's the newest model. For the record, it flopped over on my desk. You act like it fell 1,000 feet and broke its screen in half. It flopped over on my desk, dude. It's not gonna break. Especially because it fell on the plastic side, not the screen side. But yeah, if your tablets are that fragile, then, bro, that's on you, not me. Ah, it is over here. Wait, no, it's not. That was a lie. It was to test you. Okay. So you wouldn't know then. What's wrong with having a tablet? Didn't you say you had a drawing tablet, though? Is it Android or something? Well, I'm just gonna move on now. You know, I haven't gone as far as I could in that direction. Nah, I should probably focus, huh? Actually, I have no idea where I'm going anyway. I wish I knew where these places connected to each other. Yeah, I'm probably going the wrong way. Well, you have to realize that the way I'm playing it is a bit unconventional. You have to understand. It seems to be much more expedient under normal circumstances. Hey, Gary. How's it going, Gare Bear? Good to hear. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. I'm just gonna cut through the water area, since I know that leads me to my destination. May as well go with the tried and true method, even if it might not be as expedient. Because I still haven't quite picked up the practice of all the shortcuts yet. Oh well, nothing wrong with a little detour, and I might find some power-ups along the way, so all the better, huh? Exactly. Behold its splendor. The water even deforms. Sure I did. And Elisera declared himself the Emperor of Cotton Candy. Nobody cotton candies like Elisera. Time to melt. Your face. Ah, that was satisfying, wasn't it? At least I thought it was. Oh, shit. I thought I could be slick and do it while I was jumping, but that almost got me to fall into the water. My mistake. Actually, maybe I want to go into the water. I might find something interesting down here. Punch up in your mouth. Come on, don't be shy. There you go. I just want to see if there's anything down here. What are you talking about? I've been responding all ding-dong day. You ding-dong? Ah, there was something down here. Another missile expansion. Those things are super rare, don't you know? I almost never find them under normal circumstances. Oh, okay. But you're talking about me again. You usually do. You can understand the confusion when it's usually me you're talking shit about. Anyway. It's funny because the plasma rifle, the plasma beam, unless it's something specifically immune to all but one beam type, burns through everything, even enemies that you would think would be resistant to fire. Like those fire snake-looking creatures in Magmore Caverns, cuts through them in a second. You'd think they would be resistant to it since they live in magma, but no. I guess because it's just so heated and pressured that it would harm even them. It's like a pressure, it's like a hose with a high pressure setting. It's still gonna hurt people even though they live on water. No, water doesn't hurt us. Either way. Behold this beauty. The beautiful ruins of the frigate. Hey, buddy. And again, this thing is so powerful that it holds its effectiveness even underwater. You'd think it would be causing a lot of steam to go out. Maybe. It looks like a laser, doesn't it? Huh. The charge beam is just awesome. It feels powerful. This game does a really good job of making its weapons feel powerful. Well, except for the power beam, it's basically just a lowly pea shooter, but that is your most basic weapon, so what do you expect? Everything else is varying degrees of power. Time to charge up. Oh, it's not gonna do me any good in this case. Just tentacles. I don't know about anyone else in this chat, but I'm not into tentacles. Not even Katamari. Not my favorite in the world. I think I've tried it before. Not my favorite. I never understood the appeal of squid and ink. I'm sure there's someone out there who loves it. There might even be someone in this chat who swears that squid dipped in ink is the best thing ever, but yeah, I can't get into it. It tastes bitter to me. Anyway. Isn't that just super? You know, I think at least one of the developers at Retro Studios says that they want to remaster the second and third ones too. And I hope they do, at least the second one. As beloved and for good reason as Metroid Prime 1 is, I've got a soft spot for its darker and edgier sequel, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. It's actually my favorite in the franchise. I would love for that to be remastered, especially Quadraxis. Quadraxis may not be an overly hard boss by any means, but he's one of my favorite bosses in video games, period, and probably my favorite in the Metroid series. It just has everything. It has the spectacle, it has just enough difficulty to keep you on your toes. Sorry, Lucero's heating up some food. Ah, I see. It's all good. Clearly, he just expects you to be here at all times. This is your full-time job, don't you know, Gary? You are obligated to stay here. How dare you? How dare you leave? You're supposed to stay here forever. That's the deal. Obviously not really, but Lucera seems to think so. I gotta love the little bunny hop. Anyway, that didn't take too long. Ooh, I don't even have to wait for it to open. The plasma beam just cuts straight into it. I guess I should have realized. It is the penultimate beam weapon that cuts through basically everything short of elemental immune enemies. Of course it would be effective against them too. There we go. Intense radiation detected. These elemental doors are a little annoying though. Gotta keep switching back and forth. Like a Neanderthal. Also, can we just appreciate that design? The fact that the plasma beam straight up looks like lava inside of her arm cannon. That is so freaking cool. It manages to look as badass as it is. It's a powerhouse of a weapon, and it shows too. Who wants to get melted? Makes you wonder if it's a laser or if it's just concentrated magma. It might be both. It might be magma super condensed into a laser beam. That would explain why it's so damn powerful. Hey Gamma, what's up? Just melting some fools. That's what they get. Also, there was a thought that never occurred to me until I saw someone's video talking about it. Metroid Prime is well known for its 3D graphics, obviously, that pushed it visually and gameplay-wise, but there was also something else that was extremely improved upon compared to previous entries. The scan visor actually gave the space pirates depth. Whereas before, they were just simplistic crab creatures shooting lasers at you and hanging out on walls. Here, they have their own infrastructure. They actually have punishments for disobeying. They have leisurely activities. They actually want to keep Metroids as pets. As stupid as that is. Their command obviously warns them that that's a stupid idea, but sometimes they won't listen and then they'll get their heads sucked out. I don't know, it's just kind of funny that it gives them human-like traits. Not to mention, they are understandably scared shitless of Samus. They refer to her as the Hunter, and they're afraid of her. And they should. Because Samus hates them. And she kind of has reason to. Even if it wasn't for the fact that Ridley slaughtered her parents like sheep. The fact that in some of their logs they talk about just dismantling the Chozo ruins. So their leader killed her biological parents, and the rest of these guys are talking about destroying the ruins, the valuable artifacts of her adopted parents. I mean, you can understand why she's a little pissed off at them, huh? She genuinely hates the space pirates and wants them dead. It's not even a matter of she just stops them if they're actively near her and trying to shoot her first, because there are actually pirate logs in Metroid Prime 2 that show the contrast between Dark Samus and regular Samus, because they thought that Dark Samus was Samus at first, but then they were confused. They basically said, but the hunter isn't really killing all of us, she's only killing the ones that get between her and the Phazon. Which suggests to me that Samus isn't only killing the ones that get in her way, she's actively seeking them out to kill them. Can you really blame her, though? Like I said, their leader killed her parents, and they're trying to destroy the home of her adopted parents. I'd be a little pissed off, too. I'd probably want to smash their faces in, too. With a missile or two. Or 20. Melt them like an ice cap under Phazon. Check that out. They even have a unique death animation. It's kind of like some games like Blood, where they have a unique death animation if you kill them with fire. It burns! Shadow pirates, no doubt. See what I mean? You know, you'd think they would have given up on that. It's obvious that Samus now has a visor that sees right through them. Any advantage they had from being invisible is gone. Now they're basically just regular space pirates that can't shoot projectiles. It's kind of pathetic. Maybe this is why they lose. They never learn from their mistakes. That is why you fail. To quote Yoda. Although space pirates are also batshit crazy. They will take the most dangerous things that everyone else would wisely stay the hell away from, and they just rub their chin and think, how can I use this? This great poison that's destroying this planet. Can I use that somehow for my own benefit? And then they act shocked when it kills most of them, when it backfires on them. It wouldn't surprise me if in Metroid Prime 2, some of the pirates there thought that they could actually use the ing for something. For what, I have no idea, but it wouldn't surprise me if at least some pirates thought, you know, maybe we could use that for something. Because that seems to be their logic. Everyone else would say, no, this is a stupid idea, we should probably just leave this alone. Nah, let's just meddle with it and see what we can come up with. I mean, on some level, I guess you can respect the hustle, but you gotta know when is the right time for that. Sometimes you just need to leave well enough alone. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Also, let's check out some more scans. Recon teams are searching for the Hunter's gunship. Science teams believe it employs a sophisticated cloaking device beyond our capabilities. Aside from dumb luck, we may never discover its location. We must contain or eliminate Aaron. Failure to comply with the command is not an option. The funny thing about that is, I mean, not that far off, her ship is over there. So there are there's one of two possibilities. Either it actually is cloaked to them and only Samus can see it, or they're so stupid that they didn't notice it. Security breaches in multiple areas. Unauthorized usage of resources continues. Patterns suggest these resources are being stolen by the Hunter. Increase monitoring of all resource facilities immediately. Also, the pirates are basically commanded to go to their stations or they get terminated. So basically they're saying, go get killed by Samus or we're gonna kill you. Metroids are not responding to synthetic substance. We have reason to believe they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy sources. Yeah, probably. While they were sucking your face, right? All magnetic rail system access must be approved by security. Okay, then. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised the Hunter Metroid has siphon tentacles. It can attack with them from a distance as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. Increased aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate units. Increasing Phazon feed by 0.57% per science team mandate. Yeah, they're getting more aggressive. Let's feed them with a thing that makes them more aggressive. You see what I mean by them not being very smart? They're batshit crazy. They just try anything, even if it doesn't work. Science team is accepting volunteers for advanced weapons training. Yeah. Just go out on that field, stand there, and you'll know when the test starts. Let's see what's... Oh, it's a map. Nice. Let's get some knowledge. You have downloaded the map for this area. It's only a shame that it doesn't actually show you the locations of power-ups. I'm not saying it has to pinpoint exactly where it is, but maybe have some kind of indication for rooms that still have them in it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Complete research. Where am I again? I am somewhere. I was over there. Okay. Awesome. Man, I'm all the way down here. I don't even know where the hell I am. Moving on now. Screw this. Much easier. If you can't melt them with plasma, just smash their faces in with a super missile. Let's see, can I open up either of these? Unit ident code EPG 8701-01, field designation Elite Pirate. Cool. Okay, 8702, batch, field designation Elite Pirate. So I'm probably not ever going to be fighting these ones. They're probably not ready yet. Death to the hunter, death to all who oppose us. Wow, they turned less into scientific endeavors and more like a cult. We must kill the hunter. Unauthorized Talon Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. That means you, Elisara. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased but expects a higher ratio by Project's end. That simulation must really suck. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Fight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. What's up? Another one of you, huh? Are you hoping Gary will give you a secret recipe? It's a family secret. It's a trade secret. Don't ask him to do that. It's rude. Take that, bitch. Oh, that's nice. I love boiled peanuts. That's some good eating right there. For real. Okay, time to save. Thankfully, I've essentially eliminated... You didn't know that, Gamma? You didn't know that people boiled peanuts? Huh. I guess you're from a place where that isn't so much a practice? I mean, I just thought everybody knew. It softens them up, makes them... Ah, that's fair, I guess. I think the ones that are salted are boiled, though. Like, they're boiled and then they're just dried. And put in salt. I would imagine they're cooked. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Anyway. You know what I find ironic? In the old Metroid games, you could only kill them by freezing them. In this game, probably one of the best ways to kill them is to just set them on fire. They're only vulnerable to the ice beam. That will make them the best. Except you just shoot a laser at them. But then again, very few things would probably be destroyed by a laser, so you know. Probably not very surprising, huh? There you go, buddy. Speaking of roasted, I'm about to roast these Metroids. Wonder what roasted Metroid would taste like. Maybe their outer body tastes somewhat like Jell-O, or at least has the consistency of Jell-O, like some kind of meaty Jell-O. Indeed. That's because ice is probably the only thing that is expanded in its solid form compared to its water form. If the water in your body freezes, it will basically destroy your body on a cellular level. Ah, crap. And these will latch onto my face. And suck out my soul, apparently. No, you don't. Notice something? Anyway. Like I said, water is probably the only element, or compound or anything else, that actually expands when it's frozen, so it basically shreds your cells. That's how it works. It's terrifying when you think about it. Probably a good thing it numbs you. It's probably a good thing that freezing your nerves numbs them. Can you imagine if it didn't? Can you imagine if having your body basically tear itself apart with ice wasn't numbed? That would probably be agonizing. I'm just saying. Sorry to bring such a dark topic onto things, but seriously, the thought of that terrifies me. Just feeling it as your cells are destroyed from the inside out, that would just... Ugh. It's freaky, isn't it? You're welcome. I have to think about that, and now so do you. Anyway. Come on, you bastard. Ah, screw this. Come on, you little bastard. And the other one's taking pot shots at me. They're coordinating with each other. They somehow know which one I'm focusing on. Or not. It was probably just a lucky shot. Anyway. Time to see what this is. Access to Phazon Mines level 3 granted. Please step into the hologram. Awesome. Check that out. Wait, that's just more of the impact crater. That's weird. Thought I was already below that point. I guess not. Yeah, you can tell the game wants you to have the plasma beam first. What was that? Something, okay, yep, it was a pirate. Hey, buddy. Did you really think you were a match for me at this point? Be honest with me now. I'm guessing that's a no. But like I said, they're ordered to remain on in their posts, otherwise they get terminated. It's considered treason. Take that, hunter. The hunter has become the hunted by the other hunter, because Samus is referred to as the hunter by them. So it's kind of silly that these are also called hunters. Take this, asshole. That's fun. It's fun destroying them. Smashing all the indigenous wildlife. Fun for the whole family. Here, you want to suck on something? Suck on this lava here. Bitch. Uh-oh. You notice that whenever the charge beam hits something close to you... Did it just headbutt me? Huh. I think there is. I think her scan visor just translates it somehow. Anyway, did you see that? Okay, I expect the Hunter Metroids to try to siphon me from a distance, but did that one just seriously headbutt me? I actually find that kind of amusing. It actually went for, well, I gotta give it credit for outside of the box thinking, but, you know. Okay, good. I can go back from that. Sweet. Space Pirate code is sacred. Their code is basically just, screw you, you better lay down your life for the cause, or we're just gonna kill you. It's a pretty screwed up system they live by. Actually, okay, what's this? High levels of Bendesium. You know what Bendesium means? Powerbomb this, motherfucker. That's basically what it means. It's the game trying to be clever and saying, use a powerbomb, but it doesn't want to actually say it. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That was a bit of a delay. Yeah, boy. Come on. Come on. There we go. I had to activate it before I got on there. As you can see, there is Phazon. That is actively hurting me. But that's about to become a non-issue. Soon enough. Take that, asshole. It's interesting how Phazon changes them. You know, actually that might be an excuse. Maybe Phazon makes them vulnerable to other sources of damage. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, even in the Space Pirate logs, it says, well, if we could just figure out how to get them immune to ice, then they would be unstoppable. We could just use them as our unstoppable forces. But in this game, that's not true. They're vulnerable to things besides ice. You can literally use any beam weapon you want and it'll kill them. In fact, with how powerful the plasma beam is, I think it's actually faster to kill them with a plasma beam. Ironic. They're said to be weakest to ice, but fire seems to be doing the job just fine. But that has me thinking now. Is it possible that the Phazon that they were introducing to these Metroids were ironically making them weaker? Or, you know, at least more vulnerable to other sources of damage? That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would at least justify why these ones and only these ones seem to be vulnerable like that when no other ones in the franchise, or at least not the non-Metroid Prime ones, are resistant to, well, vulnerable to anything except for ice. Why these aren't just immune to everything. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Sorry, had to. Not sorry. Ah, look at that. Now we've got plasma beam troopers. I'm glad they're here because I want to use the plasma beam on them. Plasma troopers, space pirate armed with plasma beam technology. By that you mean their suits are basically weak specifically to it. You notice they're just using standard beam weapons. They're not firing plasma back at me. They're not using plasma beam technology, they're using the use plasma beam on me technology. That's what they're using. That's the only correlation they have to the plasma beam, that the plasma beam happens to be their weak spot. You know what, you're going first because you can't really move. That's what you get for having a post. Bitch. Good thing Samus's weapons don't have fall-off damage. I could snipe them from across the freaking room and it doesn't affect its damage output one bit. Unlike weapons in a lot of other games. Ah, look at that. Isn't that delightful? Oops. Okay, here we go. Oh. Huh. For once, the answer isn't just to use the X-ray visor. Maybe this? Nope, the answer is that.
Recording to logbook.
A viable attach point for the grapple beam. Indeed. Alley-oop. That was delightful. Security override control engaged. Access granted. You know, if they have the ability to lock the doors until you defeat the enemies, why don't they just park one of their own troops behind the door? Like one of the troops that you have to kill in order to disengage the lock, just park them behind the lock itself. Then you would have Samus trapped. I mean, in Metroid Fusion, the Galactic Federation traps her easily. The only reason she gets out is because she convinced the AI to let her go. You'd think capturing her would be a little easier than the way they're making it out to be. Then again, we've established that pirates are kind of crazy and not that smart. So maybe that's why. Damn, color-coded pirates making me switch my beams like that. Why can't I just breeze through the whole game with a plasma beam? It's not fair. It's not fair, I tells you. Piss off already. Some consider the Omega Pirate to be the hardest boss in the game. Not that this is exactly one of the harder games in the world, but you know. Phazon radiation warning is still in effect. Do not enter a Phazon processing area without level 8 radiation gear. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal. Now all of a sudden they care about being poisoned? Phazon processing efficiency at maximum, production at 187% and rising. 187% of what? I guess compared to what they had before, but that does not make any sense. Unless they're overcharging it somehow. It's almost double. Oh, I see. Take this. Look at that. Scan indicates partial control system damage due to exposure to frigidite. What? Exposure to extreme heat could clear unit and restore function. Right. That seems unnecessary. Yeah, you would think so, Gary. I guess the pirates are batshit crazy enough to say, screw you, laws of physics, we're gonna go beyond 100%. Plus ultra, bitch. Ah, I can't scan it. Oh, here we go. Nice. I can scan it ahead of time. A mega pirate, most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable while cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself to Phazon, it can regenerate damaged tissue and organs. Considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program, this enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. You know what that means? It's time to rock. You ready to rock, Gary? Gamma? Anyone else who might be watching? Let's do this, bitch. Oh yeah, baby. Bring it on, bitch. Oh shit, I probably should not have done that. Uh-oh. I need to get just far enough away from it that it does its slam attack. I gotta destroy all 4 of its limbs. And when it starts doing that, I can't damage it, because it'll just absorb into it. There we go. Better be careful. When it reappears, I need to damage it fast. Oh, where is it? Is it reappearing yet? I don't think it's... Okay, it is. Take this. Oh crap, it got back to full. Shit. Yeah, that's tricky. Okay, the plasma beam doesn't do that much less damage. Oh boy. The plasma beam is also pretty effective. Shit, even if you do it from behind, it still somehow manages to absorb it. And it loves to spam that on you. Take this, asshole. Damn it. In this case, the fact that it shoots a bit before charging is working against me. Not to say. Is that all it's gonna do? There we go. This might be a boss that actually kills me. Maybe not. Oh, ouch. Going into the Phazon certainly isn't doing my ass any favors. Maybe I should just ignore the pirates and focus on the Omega Pirate when it reappears. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh shit. Shit. I forgot which one to use. There we go. There, that helps. That helps. I get him down to half. That's good. I'm more than half damaged, but, you know, whatever works. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Better get the hell out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shit. I'm screwing this up big time. Oh boy. I need to be careful. I think falling into the Phazon by mistake is causing me more damage than anything else. Oh boy. Take this, bitch. Whew. My health is not looking good. It just keeps bringing in troops to back it up. Oh boy. I should try to dodge the pirates and focus straight on him. Oh boy. He's trying to heal up again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait a minute. He's almost destroyed. If I could just focus on him. Ah, god damn it. Oh, this is bad. I'm about to die. But hey, I got him close. Okay, I need to get some health back. Doesn't help that he gets into that phase. That stupid frickin' phase. Damn it. He gets in the energy absorption phase and then I can't do shit. I'm gonna die. Ooh, okay, gimme, thank you. Oh, jeez. I'm panicking. I don't have a death counter, unfortunately. I didn't make one. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Holy shit, that was
Phazon mines.
intense. I almost got him, though. I was so fucking close. I don't know what to focus on. Do you focus on the pirates or do you focus on him? Because if I focus on the pirates, then... fuck. I don't have enough time, man. Oh, perfect. Now the lights are just gonna go off randomly when they haven't before. Why didn't that happen before? Well, I died once. I don't think we need a death counter to tell us that. This isn't exactly something more intense that has a ton of deaths. We just counted ourselves here. Yeah, that was freaking intense. Holy shit. At least there is a spot where you can scan it before the fight starts, so that's good. You don't have to waste time doing it during the fight, you know? You can focus directly on him. Usually with these bosses, you have to scan them if you want to get everything, because they are missable. If you don't scan them during the fight, it's over. You miss them forever. And even in the trilogy, you have to New Game Plus in order to get them all. Oh boy. I hate it when he does that. Ah, frick. Damn it. I'm angry at myself for reflexively doing it, knowing full well that he was doing that too. Ah, shit. So easy to fall into the Phazon too. You gotta be kidding me. It will get directly into the right angle so that... What the fuck? He literally just started absorbing for like a split second, just long enough to absorb that. That is bullshit. Come on. Now he's flat out cheating. Or at least I call that cheating. I don't care if you consider that cheating, that's cheating. That is just straight up cheating. You cannot do it for a split second, just long enough to... Well, just long enough to avoid taking damage. Either commit to it or don't do it at all. You have to commit to it. Like he's doing right now. See, right now he's committing to it. You can't just do it for a second and then turn it right back off. That's cheating. Ah, shit. Unless I'm really low on health, I'm just gonna focus on him and just ignore the pirates that appear. I need to do as much damage to him as quickly as I can. You know what I mean? Or maybe right after I get him to disappear, I'll try to kill one of them. Okay, I'm gonna take a knee at Piers. I need to focus on him. Where is he? Where's the bastard? He's hiding somewhere. There you are. There you are, you piece of shit. I'd rather deal with the space pirates and just jump around a lot than miss my opportunity. And I'm gonna do both because the goddamn targeting system is just focusing on them. I guess that's the pitfall of you not focusing on the pirates. The targeting system is just going to focus on them and not the actual threat. And screw you. Okay, I got him down to half health. I'm doing much better than before. You see what happens when you focus on him and not the little minions? Not the little piss ants? Look at that! I already almost got him almost completely down. That is good. Now I can focus on these little jackasses. Oh, shit. Ah, great. He's doing the absorption thing again. Which prevents you from actually doing damage to the other ones, too. Why? When he's doing that absorption thing, it should ignore the usual behavior. Because in the remaster, it shoots a few times before it actually starts charging. Actually, I don't think that makes him any stronger, so it probably doesn't do any bit of difference anyway, but you know. But it would be nice to have the option. Come on, you bastard. In this fight, you're better off going aggressive. I was trying to... You know what, screw this. Go for super missiles in the first phase. It's just one hit. One hit kill. Okay. As long as I focus him down, I should kill him before I die. The whole point is to kill him before you die. As long as the other guy dies first, that's what counts, right? Right. Don't even focus on your defense. Where is that bastard? I know that motherfucker's gonna pop up somewhere. Come on, you bastard. Oh. Right, every quarter he disappears again, regardless of how much health he had before. See what I mean? Look at that. I'm focusing on him. I'm not even paying attention to the pirates, except jumping around and trying not to get damaged, and I won. So that's a lesson for this fight. Do not even bother with the freaking regular pirates. Just keep jumping around and focus straight on him. You'll probably win better. That is a lesson learned, isn't it? And this is our reward. The most badass suit in the entire series, in my opinion, and it looks hot. Phazon suit acquired! Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. I love how shiny it is. It's freaking awesome. It's like gloss. You know, it's like a black computer case or like a game console computer case. That glossy plastic finish. Except this is metal, obviously. How cool is that? Look at that. Is that hot or what? Seriously. I need to remember what buttons do what. Oh, right, it's V. Oh, shit. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Man, that looks good. I especially love the orange highlights because it seems to be reflecting a little bit based off of the plasma beam. Or maybe that's something else entirely, but it looks really cool. Anyway, I'm moving on now. I just had to gush over the Phazon suit a bit. It looked badass in the original, but it looks even better here. I love the glossiness to it. Let's see how the morph ball looks. Man, that looks cool. Look at that, all black with a red core. Frickin' boss, man. That's gorgeous right there. Yep, Samus has got her drip all right. Glad you agree. Ooh, an energy tank. Security gate disengaged. Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Now the only thing left to do now is to look for the artifacts, so I guess I'll be exploring around a bit. You know what? I'm gonna deliberately explore every area that I can, when I can. Okay then. I wonder why that other Metroid just got disintegrated in a single hit. Maybe it's because I used the charge beam at its maximum. Like right there. So freaking cool. I'm sorry, I just have to be mesmerized by the whole thing. Damn it, the nearest save point isn't for a while, though. Eh, screw it. I'll probably be fine. And hell, I have more energy than ever before. If this is any indication, I should only be 3 energy tanks from reaching my maximum. Because if you notice, there are 3 dots over there. Well, if YouTube's compression allows it to be visible, it probably does. Yeah, maybe. You know, attacking me while I can't defend myself is very rude. I'm gonna teach you some manners. Luckily, I can do that. I'll be more than happy to teach you. Wow, that is a dick move. He was shielding him. That was probably incidentally, but still. Anyway. Let's go up here. Because why not? Why not? Actually, why to begin with? There isn't even anything up here. Okay, then. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. There you go. That looked weird. Okay, can I go up here? I can. There is a platform over there. Sweet. Unlike the other side, there actually is a reason to go down here. Camera shifts make it a little confusing. Obviously, you have full reign over the camera when you're in first-person normal Samus, but when you're in Morph Ball mode, the camera just sort of goes wherever it wants to, you know? I guess that makes sense. But still. It does mean it isn't as satisfying sometimes if the camera decides to work against you. Especially because the controls conform to the camera. It means you could be going forward, and then all of a sudden you'll be going in a different direction. Take this, asshole. What do we have here? Right, okay. Perfection. I'm gonna go over there, see what's over there. There's a lift of some kind over there. I think it's to the Magmore Caverns. It's some kind of shortcut anyway, and we shall take advantage of it, because taking advantage of shortcuts is how you win the fight. Or something. I don't know, that sounded cool to me. It's kind of funny because I don't really need to use these. I have the Phazon suit now. This stuff is like water to me. See, look. No damage anymore. It's the ultimate of suits. Sadly, in the 3D games, you aren't immune to lava with the gravity suit as you are in the 2D games, but I guess being immune to Phazon is the next best thing, huh? Man, that looks amazing. Sorry. I can't help it. Just looks so freaking cool. I'm probably still going to be mesmerized by it for a while. Until the richness of it wears off, the novelty of it. Don't tell me, Bendesium, right? Told you. I should have immediately went Morph Ball the second I saw it. But no, I thought. Maybe it would be something else. Maybe it would surprise me. Well, it surprised me in that it refuses to change. Apparently they don't dive bomb and explode on you in this version. But even if they could, the plasma beam takes care of that. It just melts them before they can even get close to you. It's great. Ah, lovely. These things again. I think you can instantly kill them with power bombs, but why ruin the fun, huh? I want to prove myself. Oh shit. Right, now I remember. I gotta go to certain places and drain the magma. Right, I'm remembering now. And all of these are covered in magma, which means I probably have to scan something, don't I? Well, at least I took care of it ahead of time. This machine is functional, but is not receiving power. Bitchin'. In other words, do this. Bingo. Oh. Okay. And the third one is probably at the last door. Not exactly complicated, is it? It's probably going to go to that slick puzzle music. You have to be fast. Yep, the slick puzzle music is back. I'm just going to shut up and let it play, because it's actually kind of catchy. Oh shit. Where is it? Frick. Oh boy. This is only going to be temporary, so I better work fast. Access to East Channel door granted. Lava within channel has been cooled. Actually, it's not... Okay, now it's doing the timed music. When it makes that sound, that means you better book it. Because it's temporary. Access to North Channel door granted. Lava within channel has been cooled. Very cool, wouldn't you say? Very chill. But let's not get hot-headed here. Nice! Energy tank. Bitchin', baby. Only 2 more to go and I'll be full. Also, I really love the remixed Norfair theme. It really carries that intensity of being in an underground magma chamber. Really, I think all the music in this game is pretty slick. Huh, look at that. Coming full circle, aren't we? I should probably head to a save station before too long. Not because I'm worried about anything happening, but I just like to play it safe, you know? Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Having to constantly switch your beam weapons. I agree with this other guy. I think his name is Neryl on YouTube. He said that much like how the doors that require missiles, they're permanently accessible afterwards, the beam doors should be permanently accessible too once you use their corresponding beam on them once. The shield should just remain broken forever instead of repeatedly requiring you to switch beams every time, you know? I mean, yeah, that can be seen as a mild complaint, but it's still something that could have been avoided. Yeah, you can bypass that with the ice beam. It's kind of funny. No, screw this. What's a little magma burning between friends, huh? It's not like it's gonna kill me. And then watch it kill me. I wonder if that slight aura around her is representing the fact that it is protecting her from the heat. Or maybe that's just the Phazon suit itself. It's representing how it sort of has an energy field from it. Maybe the Phazon is giving it an energy shield or something. I didn't notice that in the previous suits. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems unique to the Phazon suit, which is kind of cool. I like the idea that the Phazon is basically supercharging its energy shielding. So it basically has a prominent aura around it. Looks cool. Anyway. I've got the ultimate beam, and now I've got the ultimate suit. The ultimate offense and the ultimate defense. Gotta love it, huh? Anyway. At the very least, it would be nice to tell you how many, like, energy tanks and missile tanks, etc. are in a certain area. Like, say, in the entirety of the Chozo ruins of the Talon overworld, how many missile tanks do you have left? How many energy tanks do you have left? I don't think that would be necessarily holding the player's hand so much as just giving them a good vague idea. That way they're not looking through an entire area that they've already picked clean, you know? Oh well. It's relatively minor in the grand scheme of things. Are there any areas that I haven't actually explored yet? Not that I can tell. I think everything in the Talon overworld at least has been uncovered. I mean, it's always possible there's a grove somewhere, a little nook or cranny somewhere that I haven't fully explored yet, but at least all the major areas have been explored already. I think I'll just go to the Chozo Temple. It has tips on how to proceed. And I should easily be able to access it. I have everything in the game that does access things. Come on. Okay then. Ah, look at that. Huh, it was just a missile door. Shows how far I've come. Anywho. See, as you can see, the missile door just turns into a regular door after you break it once because the shielding is just broken. Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we chose to see a light. This light grows with promise, chasing the shadows. Figure of a woman, burning brightly. I get the feeling they are referring to Samus. They probably saw the image of Samus. That would make sense. She's like the galaxy's great savior in this game. Of course, in their darkest hour, they would see hope within Samus.
Recorded to logbook.
The containment of the great poison. Yeah, you can see the difference in philosophies between the Chozo and the Space Pirates. If you notice, they're both scientific types. But the difference is, pirates are kind of batshit crazy, while Chozo, they know when to back off of something. Phazon is not good. It's a Chozo artifact. Collect it, then scan the totems around for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. Chozo artifact acquired. I think I know where at least 2 of them are. This is the Artifact of Truth, the first of 12. Scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. I love how it literally just said that. Okay. We've got 4 of them and 8 more to go. Right, I forgot which button to press. I'm guessing the ones that are lit up are the ones that I haven't gotten yet, maybe. The artifact of Chozo has been returned. You have restored power to this Chozo totem. Has been returned. Let's see. Near Pandrena's shores, a temple stands. Thaw the frozen waters flowing from the Elder to find the artifact of sun. I know where that is. When I was on my way to that Shegoth Mother, remember when I first got the plasma beam? At that point, the game was still having crashing fits and glitching fits. A tall cave stands on Pandrena's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. Invaders have claimed Pandrena as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress, collapsing to reveal a chamber where the artifact of Elder is held. There's a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. I think I know what that is. Translating Chozo ruins. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of world. A sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many Chozo spirits have been drawn to this tainted place, released their bond to the world to claim the artifact of wild. I know where that is. The artifact of nature has been returned. The artifact of strength has been returned. Translating. I think that's all of the translations now. Okay, let's go on an artifact hunt. Who's with me? Man, this place looks beautiful, actually. Before we go on, I'm going to just check around real quick. Look at that. Look at the rich detail to everything. I mean, yeah, there's a bit of pixelation because of the resolution. We just briefly go into docked mode. It's not as stable in the frame rate, that's why I don't use it that often, but check that out. That looks cool. Very nice. I love the cliffside, too. It's very nice, too. It's full of grass. They could have made this look really ugly. Like, if you look at the cliff sides in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it looks bad. Legends Arceus is kind of rough, but it looks much worse in Violet and Scarlet. It looks very much tiled. But this, look at this. This is on the same system, too. On the same exact system, the Nintendo Switch. You've got this. I compare this to Scarlet and Violet. The difference is night and day, and yet there are people who claim that Scarlet and Violet, it performed badly and looked badly because of the Switch. I don't think that's true. Granted, the Switch does limit things. I think the reason why it doesn't look even better is because of the Switch, actually. I think there are some limits, and Nintendo should probably come out with a new one before too long, especially with the PS5 and Series X basically being the standard for developers. And those are way too powerful to get Switch ports of their games. But I don't think that Scarlet and Violet can be blamed on the Switch. Because that's a first-party game. It was made with the system in mind. They could have worked around it. There are games in the N64 that look more cohesive than it does. There are ways you can optimize it without having your NPCs become single-digit frame rate a few feet from the camera. I'm just saying. Sorry. I'll end my little rant now. I just felt it was worth saying. Because this is like night and day between Scarlet and Violet. This looks genuinely good. I don't think they could have made this look any better on the Switch if they tried. Or at least it wouldn't have been as stable. I don't think they could have made it look any better without potentially sacrificing performance. It's obvious that they were looking to get 60 frames per second. And given that, it still looks damn good. Or at least to me it does. When you start looking around and really get a feel for it. I mean, it probably helps that it was originally on the GameCube, so they couldn't get too crazy with the design, but still. There's a lot of little details here that really make it stand out. Even this elevator that's designed to load in the next area has a good amount of detail on it. Just obviously not as much because it was meant to load things in. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Freaking amen, bruh. Anyway, they mentioned the Great Hall. Yeah, the Tower of Light right here. See? There's an area right here that hasn't been explored yet. That's where one of the artifacts is. And I know because that's where I got the Wave Buster, even though I rarely ever use it. I'll probably end up using it against Metroid Prime because it's very effective against it. But, you know. Take this. Dadgummit. Bastards. They're not even doing that much damage, it's just the principle of the thing. Okay, it is atop there. Oh shit, we've got Chozo ghosts. Darn it. I need to use the Morph Ball. I thought maybe I could bypass it by using the space jump, but it doesn't work like that. At least you're not locked into one area for the most part. I think only the first time you actually see them and that area that it's alluding to, where you need to defeat them in order to get the artifact. I think those are the only times you're required to defeat them. Other than that, you can just run away from them. No consequences. Anyway, check this out. Remember this? It was that area where I just barely didn't have enough missiles to get its prize, and then I had to come back later. But there's also this. I didn't have the gravity suit at the time, so I couldn't have pilfered its real prize. The artifact. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of Life Giver, the 5th of 12. Bitchin'. Anywho. That's one down. Once I go into the Sun Chamber where that giant-ass Mantis boss was, if you can remember that, that'll be it for this area. Not bad. I think I'll switch to the Power Beam. It's just faster. I don't think so. It's funny when that music plays and then immediately cuts off. I guess you little weirdos. Super. Actually, no, that's not the right one. That's the right one. See, the Sun Chamber. You remember that. Probably. Maybe going around there would be the faster route. Plus, I can save over there. I don't think so. Sorry to disappoint you, whelp, but I'm not going to fight you. You're not even worthy of my time anymore. Sad for you. Oh boy. That's just dynamite. Unusually high concentrations of poison identified in tree leaves. Leave me alone. There you go. Isn't that great? I seriously love the mirror finish, even if it is basically just a cube map. It's amazing how something can look truly great with very simplistic techniques that don't take that much. I mean, technically that kind of technique was done in the PS1 and N64 era. Like if you get the Kokiri sword, Kokiri, I don't know how you pronounce it. That sword, in Ocarina of Time, you notice that has a shine on it. Concussive blast may shatter it. Almost as if you're trying to hint at something. Huh. Missile tank. I wonder how many times I'm going to insist that this is the rarest thing ever before people will start believing me. I swear to you, these things that I'm finding everywhere are just the rarest thing ever. Funny thing is, I don't even need to keep these alive anymore. Even if it went completely pitch black, I'd be fine. Because I've got thermal vision. Also X-ray vision. I can see you. Anything in here? Nope, just over there. Super. Ow. Why would you do that? That was a complete betrayal of my trust. I believed in you. How could you? Just kidding, I never trusted these death traps for a second. Can't trust them as far as you can throw them. Which still isn't that far. You ever tried throwing a piston that's latched to the ground? Bit tough. Take this, you freaks. Oh boy. Take that, you bastards. I think that would deter them a little, but it doesn't because they're not that smart. Oh, I see. You gotta scan them. Oh, okay. Cordite means super missile. Now then, where are the rest of them? Right here. 4 runic symbols in this room must be activated.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, more chore lore. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep even further into the living pulse of the planet. Yeesh. That's gotta suck. 4 runic symbols. I think some of them are just straight up behind these pillars. Yep. There you go. Where's the last one? Indeed. Actually kind of makes sense that they would be activated just because Samus scanned them. They are Chozo artifacts after all. Of course they would be designed to work with her power suit. With her visors that they made. Presumably. These things again. This is one of those circumstances where... Well, actually I can do it here. That initial one though, I had to use a Morph Ball jump. Morph Ball bomb. There we go. That's better. Now I gotta defeat some... Oh. Well, that's just lovely. That's probably the biggest thing to surprise me in this so far. Didn't expect to see that Chozo ghost just suddenly fly back. Right, let's just do it. Alright, you bastards. I can see where you are. I can see you. Nicely done. Just 2 each, it seems. Nice. Actually knocked him right off the ledge. It was kind of funny. Ah, shit. You're not allowed to dodge. That's cheating. Only I'm allowed to dodge. 'Cause I'm the player, I get that right. And I get to knock you off places. I bet that looks like it hurt. Hey, we're doing that. There we go. Well, that was nice. Don't know why he gave me that when I needed missiles far more than health. Oh well. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Let's see, that makes 6 down, 6 to go. Not too shabby. Now we gotta go into Pandrana Drifts. I get the feeling there's a lot of secrets that I need to go into for that. Because obviously there's gonna be a lot of things encased in ice that I can now deal with. Isn't that fun? It's time to melt some ice. And some faces. Yeah. Darn. I couldn't double jump in time to avoid that. Oh well. Big deal. I always find that loading zone music interesting. Anyway. It's funny revisiting old areas. Even in Metroid Prime, where beams don't stack, you do still feel very powerful when you revisit an old area. Gives you a sense of growth, of progression, you know? Almost like an RPG in that respect. But that's how all Metroidvanias work. Pretty much the whole idea about a Metroidvania is exploration and finding tools to unlock new areas. I actually read somewhere that it makes sense that Zelda isn't considered a Metroidvania because even though it does have areas that are unlocked with utilities, it also has areas that are just straight up unlocked with traditional doors. So it does make sense that some people, well, probably most people wouldn't consider it Metroidvania because it has other things besides just utilities. I guess that depends on how, what's the word, absolutist you are about it. Like, would it be just... Actually, now that I think about it, that would also discount Hollow Knight, so... Maybe it's just because Zelda has so much more keys. Typically in Hollow Knight, there aren't that many mandatory places that you need the keys for. It's at least in far shorter supply. They don't have any keys that straight up unlock the boss's chamber like in Zelda. Then again, I don't know. Would anyone in the chat consider Zelda to be a Metroidvania? I guess it's kind of like how, in the strictest sense, you could technically say that Zelda is a JRPG. Most people just wouldn't consider it one. I don't know. It can get pretty nebulous when you're dealing with traits for more than one genre. And their defining traits are things that can be found in more than one type of game. Like this. Like how on Call of Duty multiplayer or similar types of games, multiplayer, you can level yourself up. So would that make them RPGs? Most people probably wouldn't consider Call of Duty an RPG. But it has a leveling up system. But only for its multiplayer. Which probably doesn't count. I'm probably overthinking it. Nice music, huh? It's over 9,000. It's over 9 trillion. It's absolute zero. Then again, this plasma beam is probably over 9,000 degrees. The funny thing is there's a quote in Star Fox where Slippy basically says this baby can take temperatures of up to 9,000 degrees. I wonder if that was intentional. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is pretty big in Japan, and I think at least the Japanese... Well, actually, that would have to be based off the dub, though. Did the first dub of Dragon Ball Z come out before Star Fox 64? Now, that is a good question. I can't believe that's actually something I'm considering. Was Star Fox inspired by the Dragon Ball Z meme? Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Who knows? Because the way it's supposed to be, of course, is it's over 8,000, not 9,000. It was I guess a translation error on the dub's part. One that people flock to because of the meme. In fact, Team 4-Star even makes fun of it. It's over 8,000! You didn't say it correctly, Vegeta. Yes, I did, Nappa. Yes, I did. The Nicktoons version of Dragon Ball Kai's dub even uses 9,000. Where Chris basically imitates the original. It's over 9,000! Wow, that just cut through my voice there. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to kill my voice that badly. Oh yeah, as I said in the community tab, I've got Hogwarts Legacy now. But obviously I wasn't going to replace this. But that does mean on Monday I'm going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy. Hope you guys are cool with that. I mean, one magic game to another, really. Obviously, once I beat it, I do plan to go back to Morrowind, and then maybe Oblivion and Skyrim, who knows? The future's the limit. The sky's the limit, or whatever. No, I just wanted to step into this energy field for no reason. Is that one slick suit or what? Check that out, Vegsy. Is that cool or what? Look at that suit. I think it looks snazzy. Very glossy, too. Black and red. It's a great color combination, in my opinion. And the orange highlights help, too. For what I decide to play. So, not exactly anything earth-shattering or anything. Anyway. Let's melt some things. Some faces. This ice. You know, the sky's the limit. Missile expansion acquired. Don't you know, Vegsy, those things are super rare. I was lucky to find one. Hey, buddy. Melt, bitch. Did you just shoot at me? Melt, bitch. That's what you freaking get. You get what you hickin' deserve. That was hilarious. Alright. Let's try it. No, wait. It was probably already bursted. Or maybe not. I guess I never got around to bursting this. Bingo. Or not. Something behind the wall seems to have been activated. Oh yeah. Wait, I did this already. At least I thought I did. I guess because back at the time it was still crashing. Or not. I guess it just resets itself. That's weird. That is weird, man. Ah, shit. Oh boy, come on. Weirdly, it's having some performance issues over here. And apparently those were made by the Space Pirates or something. Because they do deploy them around. I guess it makes sense. You find them wherever there seems to be space pirate bases nearby. Like this tunnel, for instance. They're not just some random creature that happens to be here. Incoming scan data. Analysis for artifact temple complete. Return artifacts to gain access to impact crater. Yeah, no shit. It's gonna be a little hard to do if I don't even have the damn thing, so maybe you can chill for a bit. Or better yet, warm up. Remember this area? I'm sure you remember this area, Vegsy. It was one of the areas where the game was completely going apeshit with the glitches. I'm sure you're disappointed that that hasn't happened yet. Shit. Well, I guess your consolation prize is watching me fall like an idiot. You may not have the disco lights, but at least you get to watch me fall. Isn't that a glorious consolation prize? Stupid things dropping their energy everywhere. Yeah, sorry about that. Fortunately, this means of play gives me an adequate amount of memory, which means I don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, the drool has finally been thawed. Neat. I love how it just gets destroyed. It doesn't actually open, it just destroys itself. Kinda weird. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of the sun, the 9th of 12. So what you're saying is this artifact is full of Hamon? I can't be the only one who thought of that. 5 more to go. And 2 more of them are in here. This very area, would you believe? Come to think of it, I wonder if there's anything else I can acquire from over here. Never know. Darn, I did not know it would be that involved. There we go. Darn it. I should always prepare with a second bomb. See, that's better. Much faster. You gotta be kidding me. Jerk. Moving on. There doesn't appear to be anything else in here, which is a shame. Completely barren. You'd think there would be some kind of ice here that I could destroy through. Oh well. Real shame. Real wasted opportunity if you ask me. Well, at least I got more missiles, so that's good. Missiles are always good. Firing off at strangers. And by strangers, I mean space pirates. It's dynamite. So yeah. Hogwarts Legacy Monday. Or this Thursday. You probably get the picture by now. Any changes I will always post in my community tab to let you know. Because since this is more of a live nature and I can't really do these in advance, things might potentially happen to force me to cancel. But I'm always attentive and I do try to compensate for it. Ah, it's all the way over there. Meh. I actually plan to. There are a few mods. I'm not sure if they activated or not. Well, aside from one. There's one mod that I have that's supposed to be for modern glasses. I think that did activate. I'm not sure if the others activated, though. Man, I put it in the proper mods folder, and then I got the Polyjuice, which is apparently a mod loader. Hopefully it'll work. Basically, I made my character already to look as much like Duke Nukem as physically possible. Except now he's wearing regular glasses instead of sunglasses because they didn't have sunglasses. But close enough. Sorry to disrupt your sleep. You can go back to sleep now. Or you can go after me and we can turn this into a permanent sleep if you want. It's up to you. Bitch. Okay, I guess we're going for permanent sleep, aren't we? See how easy they die to the plasma beam? I'm here to... I got a better one. You wanna know what mine is? Let's see. It's time to kick ass and eat chocolate frogs. And I'm all out of frogs. How's that for a line? Avada Kedavra? More like abracadabra, foot up your ass. Okay, I can do better than that. Avada Kedavra? More like Abra might boot up your ass. Now that's better. Now Voldemort better back the hell up. Also, it's funny because I've got a mod that's supposed to turn... Fuck. Not that, but... Once I get rid of these jackasses, I will be able to concentrate. Oh, did I just kill both of them in one shot? Super. Anyway, I've got a mod, I don't know if it actually activated or not because I didn't want to go too far into the game, that's supposed to turn your wands, or at least the other ones that you can buy, to make it look like a gun, a Glock, which is hilarious. And my house is going to be Ravenclaw. That's a bit of a spoiler there, but whatever. I identify most strongly with Ravenclaw. So, and when I think about it, a gun is basically... Let me put it like this. Ravenclaw is probably the most likely house to use a gun. Because Gryffindor is all about the hoo-ha, courage. They probably charge at you with a sword. Hufflepuff, I don't know what they'd use, but they're all about friendliness and all that crap. Slytherin, they'd probably either use something that burns you or poisons you. They seem like the type to want to torture you, you know? But Ravenclaw, they're more intelligent and practical. And what's intelligent and practical? A gun. It's not flashy, it's not bold and courageous, it's not torturous. It's just practical. It makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I can imagine a Ravenclaw just saying, just use a gun. Popping out a gun and shooting someone. Like, I made a joke on my Twitter account that this is what it looks like when a Gryffindor fights a Ravenclaw. And then it's just that Indiana Jones scene with the gun. You know, you've got that guy who's trying to show off his sword skills, and then Indiana Jones is just sick of this crap, and then he just pulls out a gun and shoots him. That would basically be Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw. Hey, you can't beat me, I'll come at you with a sword, courageously. Eh, screw this, I'm just gonna shoot him. Or at least that's how I imagine it would go down. Maybe I'm a little biased towards Ravenclaw. Obviously, Gryffindor is the most overrated house just because the main characters are in it. And conversely, Slytherin is treated as the spawn of Satan. Just because they tend to oppose... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wow. That's the first time it's crashed in forever. Hopefully that doesn't become a pattern. I really hope that doesn't become a pattern. That would suck. But it's been almost the entire live stream without a crash, so I can't imagine it would become anything to be too concerned about. Hopefully it was just a fluke. Anyway, that's what I can imagine. But yeah, Gryffindor is a little overrated, and Slytherin is kind of, or maybe overly hated to some extent, just because Draco is in it, and he's kind of the snobby rich kid that you see in everywhere. I doubt that, Vegsy. This is a different program. That was a different one. One that was much worse about memory management. That was a result of memory running out, essentially. I guess it couldn't properly render the textures anymore, and it was just screwing out. It was just rendering garbage, if that makes any sense. Come on. Oh yeah, I turned that off. Come on, you bastard. guys are annoying. Anyway. Oops. Better just shoot it. Freaking thing. Take this, you bastard. These little piss ants are no match for me anymore. Not that they were much of a threat to me in the first place, but they don't even give me room for pause anymore. I'm straight up ignoring that one. Ow. That hurt me a little. How dare you? While I was kicking your face in, you hurt me a little. How dare you? How dare you? Hello, you little freak. Too bad for these space pirates, huh? Anywho. Let's just hurry this along, shall we? Take that, asshole. Get melted. Bastard. Maybe it had a slight memory leak. Luckily not a severe one. Because like I said, it lasted quite a while before it actually... Ah, shit, these things again. Not a big fan of those. Let's see how good the plasma beam. Oh, it is very effective. As you would expect. As of course you would expect. The plasma beam is devastatingly effective. But now I better keep the thermal visor on. Well, Vegsy, you may not have your disco mode, but at least you have this. Still pretty cool, isn't it? And hey, look at this. X-ray mode. Check that out. How cool is that? Kinda weird that you can barely see the space pirates, though. I think they would have some kind of skeletal structure. I guess not. I guess space pirates are surprisingly boneless. Weird. What a weird creature. Darn it. Oh, frick. Where am I even going here? I'm getting backtracked because I fell to the ground and I was fighting those things and I forgot where I was. Where am I? I'm missing my soaps. I'd better just move up, not down. I've heard about getting down on someone, but this is just ridiculous. Okay, maybe I should turn around. Turn around. It is kind of funny, though. The first time I was here, I had considered dropping Metroid Prime Remastered entirely because it was getting so bad with its crashing. I can't hyper beam your ass without getting closer. Or plasma beam your ass. Either or. That's just dynamite. Luckily, once you get outside, the power outage isn't gonna matter. Because it's not like you can just shut off the sky. Although these space pirates would probably try to find a way. Dude, just give it up. You're severely outmatched here. Sometimes you just must just surrender. The principle from Periscular is registered sex. Better not finish that line. Super. How long are you piss ants gonna keep this up? Pathetic what you're doing. There we go. I guess it isn't that one. Oh yeah. You gotta go over here somewhere, I think. Or maybe it's the other one. One of these, I think, has explosives. Ah, here we go. So this one has an extra window to it. Suspicious, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, check that out. There's a large fuel cell attached to the base of this tower. Energy readings detect rapid fluctuations in power levels. The radion-based outer casing of the structure appears damaged and unstable. Oh. I guess we better use something more powerful then, huh? How about this? Bitchin'. How's that for a tower collapse? There's a hole, there's a hole. Death Star weak spot. Ah, that's delightful. Have you seen that phone call on Robot Chicken? It's the artifact of Elder, the third of 12. Like, Palpatine is talking on the phone with Darth Vader and he's just chewing him out. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, I'm just so stressed out. Death Star being blown by a bunch of fucking teenagers. I love you too. Ah, crap. How do I get out of here? There's probably another way out of here. Or I can blow my way out of here. Or I can just take this exit. That works too. Oh. Always got a morph ball, do we? That was fun, though. Well, I think that's it for ones in this area. Ruined courtyard, courtyard entry, ice... Wait, what the... Right, that's the observatory, and then... Quarantine cave. Magmore Cavern South. Ah, this is where I need to go. I need to stay the course. I'll turn right back around. Although I am running out of time. Oh well, I can extend it. It's no big deal. Hello, friend. You arrived just in time to get exploded. That's very special. I just love how the plasma beam is a one-stop solution to everything. Ah, crap, that was the window, wasn't it? Hard to tell what things are in these visor modes. It does blind you to some extent. You can't see things as clearly. Take this. I just love that narration. I don't think so. I'm getting out of here. Getting at it. I'm getting the hell out of here. Don't know what the frick just happened, but I don't really care. I'm gonna get the frick up out of frick this crap. I'm out. Let's see. Where is the tower that it is referring to? Andrena's Edge, maybe? Yeah, I think that's it. I wonder if there are any save rooms nearby. Well, the closest one I see is all the way over there. There has to be a save room somewhere here that I missed. Maybe. The blur effect, yeah, it is kinda. Unfortunately, I don't control that. People have actually said, even on Even playing regularly on the Switch, it has that thing to it. For some reason, that causes it to have the same resolution as the original GameCube version. Whereas if you do it on Dolphin, it retains its resolution, so some people argue that it actually looks much better on Dolphin. That for some reason, Retro Studios decided to make the visors as low res as the original. I don't know if that was supposed to save on performance or what. That seems kind of weird to me. That's right, melt, you little freak. I tire of you. Melt. Speaking of annoying little bastards. The return of that thing, I guess. Also. Right. Didn't even realize that. How much you want to bet there was a save room behind there this entire time? Okay, come on. Although... There we go. Must feel sorry for that thing, but I get over it. Bingo. Oh wait, that's not the right one. The right one was over there. Oops. The one that I haven't gone to before. Watch that be a save room. If it is, I'm just gonna end this here. Because I'm over my time limit anyway. Yep, it's a save room. Awesome. So, like I said, all Metroids destined for Phazon ranges in the mines must pass inspection. Temperature-affiliated behavioral index for Metroids available at all research terminals. Access code. So, on Monday, like I said, I'm going to be doing Hogwarts Legacy, so look forward to that. And then next Thursday, of course, is more Metroid Prime Remastered. This is so good. And then, of course, I do Let's Plays every single day at high noon. Actually, on April, it's going to be devoted to Harry Potter, just the different Harry Potter games. Like, literally all of the major ones, even different versions of the major ones, like DS and PSP and Game Boy Advance and all that good crap. But, yeah. And then, of course, I still do reaction videos at 9 a.m. Right now, it's Duke 3D World Tour, but after that, it will be Final Doom Plutonia Experiment. You can always subscribe and plasma beam melt that bell icon if you don't want to worry about keeping track of time zones. A like and a comment always help. But I just hope you genuinely enjoyed yourself, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like the ice in the snow. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. I really appreciate you watching this and hanging out with me. See you later.